What's going on, guys? Mike McIntyre here from All Things Sports, bringing you a brand new video. Thank you for stopping by, and let's check out these boots. What's going on, guys? Mike McIntyre here, back from All Things Sports, and before we begin, I need to give a huge shout out to Premium Soccer. I'm plugging them up. These guys hooked me up with these boots for this video. They are fantastic people. It's a beautiful boutique. They've got all the latest and greatest stuff. So if you are interested in a pair of these for yourselves, be sure to go check them out at the link down below in the description. They are fantastic. Thank you very, very much for hooking me up. Now let's get into this review. I have the Phantom Visions here in front of me, part of the brand new Nouveau White Pack. You see these on all the pros now in the Champions League and everything. I've done a review video on these pair of boots before, but this is the brand new colorway, so let's check them out. So we'll get into the box. As always, nothing's changed, right? Nothing's changed. Top end Nike model. We get a string bag. So you can see right there it says Phantom Vision. You have the sort of silver metallic Nike logo right there. Bag is all white, white strings. And that is pretty much it. We'll take the boots out of the box. Boom! There we go, guys. So there's a quick look at the brand new Phantom Visions in the Nouveau White Pack colorway. Again, it's part of an all-white pack. We got the Legends back in the beginning of June, I believe. And now we just got the other 3 drops in Nike's lineup. So I've done a review on the Superflies, I've done a review, sorry, technically the Vapors, I've done a review on the Vapors, I've done a review on the Phantom Venoms, and of course I have the Phantom Visions right here in front of me. So again, I've done a review on this boot before. It's really not my first one. If you want to see some of my other videos about the Phantom Vision, be sure to check out that little eye up here in the corner. I have linked up some of my other Phantom Vision videos. But in this video right here, we'll talk a little bit about the colorway. I will go over some of the sort of tech specs, the upper, but I'll go over it very, very quickly. So the upper is made from this sort of flyknit material. Once again, Nike uses this on all their boots, but on this model, it's really, really different than some of the other, models like you would see with the sort of Vapor or the Superfly. With this one, you get this sort of quad fit system, they call it. So you get the inner sock with the sort of shell on the outside. And there's really not that much of a traditional flyknit, let's say, making up the upper of the boot. So you do have sort of 2 pieces, an inner liner, let's say, that's sort of the quad fit system, this inner sock with the sort of shell on the outside. So you have a flyknit collar, you have a flyknit base on the inside, but the outside is heavily reinforced, let's say. So you do have this sort of coating on the outside of the shell, on the outside of the boot right here. This really does have this sort of rough sort of feel to it. You can hear that when I do that. It really, people describe it as sandpaper. I've used that description before. It's not as rough as sandpaper, but it does give you this sort of texture across the top of it. You do have sort of exposed flyknit here for the tongue. And that is another area of flyknit. Obviously, the sock is flyknit. I mentioned that before. And then the inside is this flyknit material, but it's a little bit thicker. It reminds me of these sort of weaved in material together to create the sort of quad fit system. And that's pretty much it. Again, the boot is layered with, silicone coatings just to reinforce it. You do get ACC coatings on top of the boot as well, given that it's a top of the line model. And that's pretty much it for the upper. On this medial side here, they do give you this sort of element that's, again, a little bit larger in texture with regards to sort of the rougher elements on the outside, and that's just supposed to give you some extra grip. But to be honest, it's just texture. It won't give you grip. It's not like a rubber element that you'd find on, classic Predators or even the Phantom Venom, for example. It really is just sort of a texture to give you a bit more of a feel on the ball, not necessarily grip. So just so you guys understand the difference between the two. And that's it. You do have an internal heel counter back here, and that's pretty much it for the upper. Then we'll move on to the sole plate right here. The sole plate, again, this is something we've seen for a while. It's supposed to curve in certain areas to accommodate the shape of a foot a little bit better. You have 4 bladed studs in the heel, more sort of conical ones in the forefoot. Again, not necessarily my favorite stud pattern. I would definitely go AG. I seem to say that on all of Nike's models, but it's just the way it is. And then that's pretty much it. So before we move on to the on-feet portion, I just want to slip them onto the scale to give you guys a quick look as to how these things fit and feel. So I'm going to move the boot off to the side. I'm going to get the scale here. There we go. And 197. There we go. So the Phantom Vision is a unique boot. It really is. You definitely sort of feel the quad fit system on your foot. It is a comfortable boot overall. It will fit a lot of different foot types, whether you have sort of narrow, medium, or even slightly wider feet. You will be able to get into these quite comfortably for the most part. I'm on the wide end of things, and I do get into them okay, but I just find them very difficult to put on. I definitely think that the Phantom Venom fits my foot better than a Phantom Vision, to be very, very honest. I don't think the width is that different between both boots, but it's just the way that the upper is made and the way you get them on. It's just a different feeling, and there's a different feeling on feet. So for whatever reason, I definitely prefer the fit of the Phantom Venom for my wide feet. The Phantom Vision, on the other hand, I mean, it's a great boot. It does have that quad fit system. You'll definitely notice the layers. It'll fit a variety of different foot types, and it's a unique boot. It's a solid offering from Nike. It's definitely not my favorite, but I do think it's a very solid offering, and a lot of people do like the boot. I definitely think that they've accomplished something with that quad fit system. It was a really unique idea, and they've given you a very nicely shaped boot. I definitely like the way the boot is shaped, and I like the overall package. Other than that, I don't really have too much to say about it. If you are interested in a pair for yourselves, again, hit the link in the description. Premium Soccer, plug, check them out. And get your true to size. If you are interested in a pair for yourselves, go true to size. This is the first time in a long time that I find myself saying that about Nike's boots. You can go true to size on almost all of them, but if you can get into a shop and try them on, go to Premium Soccer, go check them out. Try them on feet, and then you might be able to decide for yourselves which ones actually fit you best. But other than that, guys, I'm wrapping that video up. Let's head back to the desk, and let's close out this video. So there we have it, guys. That is my review, unboxing, everything you need to know about the brand new Phantom Visions. They do look good. They're nice and clean, all white with these sort of hits of silver every now and then. And I definitely like the boot. I think it's a really cool looking boot. I've always been a fan of white boots. I've always said that. And it's a great offering, a great release from Nike. Expect to see it on all the pro players. Watch the Champions League, and yeah, you'll see them everywhere. So again, huge shout out to Premium Soccer for hooking me up. I love the boots, great shop. Go check out the link. Thank you guys very, very much. And other than that, I don't have anything else to say, so I'm signing off for now. Mike McIntyre, All Things Sports, signing off for now. Leave a like, subscribe, and if you have a question, leave that down below. I'll catch you guys in my next video, and until then, take care. Peace.